Hello, hungry viewers, and welcome to a one-of-a-kind adventure that will be as heart-pounding as it is mouth-watering. I'm Sam Riegel, and if you're tuning into Critical Role tonight, just know that several of our players are at New York Comic Con. So our new friends at the Wendy's Corporation stepped up and offered us a... Yes, these words don't make any sense. But they stepped up and made us a medium rare opportunity to play a new tabletop RPG system that they themselves developed called Feast of Legends. Yes, Feast of Legends has a ridiculously comprehensive guide booklet that just came out today. It's packed with classes, mechanics, entire adventures, all themed to our favorite food and beverages from Wendy's. If this sounds crazy to you, yes, we thought the exact same thing, but Wendy's sent us their rule book, and this thing is a legit RPG system. In fact, you can check it out right now at bit.ly/Feast of Legends. So, I, being our advertiser-in-chief, jumped at this chance. I will be GMing the game tonight for 4 sizzling hot players: Liam O'Brien, Matthew Mercer, I'm going to the wrong cameras, Marisha Ray, and Iffy Wadiway.
Hey, how's it going? Woo-hoo.
Now, this is a brand new setting for all of us, so apologies if we aren't 100% sure about any of the rules. Tonight is about having a ridiculous time, coming up with hamburger puns, and enjoying a lot of free Wendy's food that just got delivered a few minutes ago.
Excuse me, I'm going to rules lawyer the shit out of this game.
Also, we're going to try not to curse. But, you know. Also, big thanks to Jessica Nguyen for the amazing character art, which you may see soon or have seen. Anyway, so players, if you're ready, let's dig in, shall we? And play Feast of Legends! Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let's get into this game, shall we? You 4 are warriors in the realm of Beef's Keep. Who's... Yes, try to hold your laughter.
What is happening?
I don't know what's happening, Matt. I don't know. The nations of Beef's Keep have been splintered over disagreements on how to treat their subjects. The United Clown Nations have led their people into a collective darkness known as the Deep Freeze. But while the borderlands may feel cold and desolate, you reside in one nation that remains a true beacon of hope, Freshtovia. Freshtovia, known for its comfortable seating, signature dishes, and red-headed ruler Queen Wendy. As Queen of Freshtovia, Wendy has clapped back at all attacks on her borders, maintaining her nation's integrity, even while my own integrity is quickly fading. We join Freshtovia at a milestone. Queen Wendy has reigned for 50 years, and subjects from far and wide have gathered for this momentous occasion. They're celebrating with a festival, and the city circle is full of Beef's Keep's finest vendors, selling all your standard delicious Wendy's fare, like the kind you'll find right here at our table, as well as some experimental new carnival foods, like Asiago ranch-flavored cotton candy, chili-flavored funnel cake, and baked potato flavored soda. There are games, there are competitions, the streets are adorned with streamers in white, light blue, and red, and the people are amassing to hear Queen Wendy address her people. You 4 know this city circle well. You are all bunsmen, serving in the Royal Patty Patrol. Yes, bunsmen sworn to defend the queendom at all costs. but you're
Writing notes.
don't write notes.
Why am I writing
You will not need them. Yes, just write down bunsman.
I did.
Bunsman, Patty Patrol.
But your bunsman shift just ended, so you are free to enjoy the festival as citizens. But beef for that, maybe you should.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, it's gonna be like this all night.
Guys, just roll with it.
Kaiser roll. But before that, you should introduce yourselves and describe your characters. Maybe Marisha first. Just I'm gonna start over here and
yes.
go over.
Hello, I'm Antarctica, everyone's favorite ant. No relation needed. And as you can see, I am pretty well connected in this city. I was actually at Queen Wendy's coronation and her birth. It was odd. Not sure why I was there. Anyway.
And you are the Order of the Frosty.
Frosty, couldn't you tell?
Good character
Don't make me
choices.
sing. Don't make me sing. Oh.
I love it. Liam, can you introduce and describe your character, please?
Hey, my name is Snacks. I'm an adorable little nugget of a girl with 3 fun buns in my hair. I have 5 siblings. There were 6 of us.
Oh, a
6 in a pack.
six-pack, sure.
I'm Order the Nugget. I'm
A
sneaky,
six-piece.
quick with my nugget bolas and my dipping sauces.
Yep, sure. That's legit. These are all real orders that you can find in this book. Matt, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
Hey there. My name's Tweezle Grilden of the family Grildens. We're former masters of the homestyle chicken sandwich order, protectors of the realm.
Nothing is legitimate here right now.
We like to make sure the peace is taken care of, and our fellow warriors are kept standing and well fed. As he pats his large, armored trunk of a torso, as his curled, bushy beard and ever-present smile and missing tooth gleams through. Pleasure to meet you all.
Love it. Patrick Warburton vibe going on. Iffy, could you introduce yourself, please?
Why, yes!
Love it already.
I'm Hog Wild, a very strong, juicy, tender man, a boogerman. The boogermen are a thick, juicy, and proud people. We are very thick. We sweat grease.
Yep, that's true.
And we have grill marks. I was the first of my kind to become a bunman. And I'm very proud to stand before my race of bugmen and let all people of Freshtopia know that bugmen are not scary. We're loyal, heroic,
Delicious, I hear.
very delicious. Please don't eat us, but we are very delicious.
All right, so you guys work together. You guard the city together. You go on patrols all the time. You're friends. You're familiar with each other. And you just got off your shift. You're in the city circle. There's several familiar buildings around the circle that you recognize. There is the Snacksmith, where basic provisions are sold. There is Wendy's restaurant and inn. There is the Royal. Yeah, it's a restaurant named after the Queen. There's the Royal Gardens with their familiar golden statue of Emperor Dave Thomas. There's the. Well, I guess at some point he reigned.
He was an emperor, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Or is he like our god?
I think a little.
Is he our creator?
I mean,
God King?
God King?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hell, God.
Yes, like King Tut-esque. Like he's a god and a king.
I have a lot of questions. Like, there's food for us to eat that looks delicious, but we also look delicious
And are made of food.
and are made of food partially.
I spent a lot of time thinking about the socioeconomic issues of this kingdom, and I find it's best to just smile and keep walking.
Is cannibalism an issue here in Freshtopia?
We'll find out tonight. You guys walk past the Sawsum Fountain, where Asiago Ranch spews forth from a spout, making its refreshing sound. and vendors and game booths all around. You pass some game booths on either side of the thoroughfare here. There is a game called there's the pig races are going on next to you. There's a game called Biggie and Strong, which is sort of a carnival sort of strength test game. There's a game called Fit a Fry, and there's a game called Going 4 for 4. Just painting this
What's
scene
going
for you.
4 for 4?
Going 4 for 4. Okay. Would you like to walk up?
What should I refer to you as, Sam? GM? WM?
I'm the game master.
The game master?
Hi.
What's 4 for 4, game master?
Well, are you gonna walk up and
Sure
check it
I
out?
am.
Okay.
I stand up on my tiptoes so I can see over the counter and see what's going on in here.
As you walk up to the Going 4 for 4 vendor, a lady named BBQ runs this one. She explains, "Oh, hello there, little girl. Are you a nugget? Are you a nugget?"
Careful. I'll cut you.
Yes, you will. Well, welcome to 4 for 4. This is a simple dice game where you try to roll the highest number and bet between rounds. It's very, very simple.
All right, walk me through it. What do I have? Do I need to put some money down for this or what?
Yes, you all have, I think you start with 5 gold each. To bet in gold piece.
I slap a gold down.
All right, let's, is anyone else going to play?
I will also slap a gold down.
All right. Any
Well,
other
hold off. My income as a bunsman isn't what it should be.
No, I slapped my gold down thinking everyone else would.
I'm here to watch. I'm more of a supporter.
Okay, just
Literally in my class. I'm
Just
more of a
know I
support
did
guy.
it
It's,
as a friendship.
don't worry.
gesture.
I got your back. I got your
right.
back. buddy.
I slap my gold down. I'm feeling slappy.
Oh, now the peer pressure's kicking in. Fine, I'll put one down too.
Oh, we got a full 4 for 4 game here. All right. Everyone just take a D4 and I think I didn't really read off this. Let's make up the rules. Let's say you're playing against each other, and let's say that you're all gonna roll and bet and roll and bet. This is gonna happen 4 times. So first just roll a D4. Don't tell anyone what you rolled. Okay. 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 And write down that number or remember it, because you're gonna add all these up. All right. I don't know. I'm making this up. I should have read this part of the book. All right. Now, if you think that your number is strong and high, you can raise. You can bet now. We're gonna have a round of betting now. Go on, everyone. If you care to bet, you can. Now,
I slap another gold down.
all right. If you guys want to stay in the match, you have
I
to.
too use my thick, juicy finger to slap down one more gold.
It's very aggressive, young Bergerman.
My long celebrated father of the night, Bench of the Bread, had taught me the dangers of gambling. I'm out.
Yes, this is too rich for my frozen blood as well.
All right.
Well, I got 5 siblings, so I'm all in.
All right. Roll again. The 2 of you who are still in, I'm also rolling as the dealer. All right. Would anyone care to raise or anything? The dealer is going to raise 1 gold. Would you like to stay in?
I slap a gold down.
Oh boy.
What about you, Bacon Boy?
I pick a gold out of my loincloth of bacon and I drag it across my thick, lumpy, juicy, burgery body.
Jesus.
There's a piece of burger on and I flick it off.
Max transfixed.
Not gonna lie.
Slam it down.
Okay.
That was attractive.
Pretty hot. Yeah.
Whew. Round 3. Everyone roll. Oh, the dealer's gonna fold. I don't know how this game works, but I rolled 3 ones, so I'm out. And you?
Are we
You're
seeing?
still playing against each other.
Yeah.
One more time, Greasy.
One more time.
I slap a gold down.
All right, excellent. And the final roll, the 4th roll, go ahead.
All right.
Are you gonna stay in?
Oh yeah, I'm slapping it down.
Slap that down.
It has been slapped.
Slap it.
I've slapped harder than I've ever slapped before.
A lot of thicks and slaps
Yo,
going on.
so thick and slappy, I'm ready.
Oh man, this game slaps.
Oh, triumphant!
All right. What is your final number?
Man, I was rolling terribly the whole time. 8.
10.
Oh! Winner! Barbecue chicken dinner!
Yes, the
So,
grease rolls in my favor today.
All the gold goes over. You had bet 4 coins, I
gold
think.
gone.
So you get an extra 4 from him, 2 from these guys, and 3 from the dealer. I don't know that math. It's a lot. You got 9 extra gold, I think.
Okay.
Congratulations! Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how I, as a vendor, make any money playing.
I'm a little concerned about your understanding
I've
of
been
business.
playing for 3 hours, and I have yet to make any money off of this.
Okay.
Anyway, bye-bye. I'm dumb. All right. You continue on. You pass by. Looks like the pig races are full. You do walk by the Fit a Fry contest that's still going on.
So what is fitter?
Where do you have to fit the fry?
Okay. A young gentleman named Nug Caesar runs up to you and says, well, hello there. Welcome to Fit a Fry. If you'd like to compete, it's a very simple game. You guys fight against each other, compete against each other, and see who can fit as many fries in your mouth as possible. Any takers?
Yeah, I'll go in on it.
All right.
They say I have the jowls of the family.
And you, my dear?
I'm good.
All right then. The cost is 3 gold. Do you have it?
Yeah, I mean, the way all these games are going, I don't know I can lose at this point. Sure.
You'll be competing against me, and we are just going to do this.
You have the biggest mouth of anybody.
On your
right.
mark. Someone,
Wait,
so you count
was
for
it-
me.
How much time?
We're just trying to fit a bunch of fries in our mouth.
Wait, what's the time limit?
There's no time. I just made this stuff up
Then
today
why
too.
am I counting?
You're just counting how many fries I stick in my mouth.
Oh, okay,
Maybe
okay,
if you can
okay.
watch Matt.
Okay.
I don't want you to see how ready. I'm gonna keep the secret.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. Here we go.
Go.
This game of Chubby Bunny ever.
6, 8,
We're gonna need a bucket.
10. We're gonna need a bucket.
Jeez, Matt,
12.
that's disgusting.
No.
16, 18.
Oh. Gag reflex.
Yeah, I'm folding. And spilled all over my lap.
Hey, I won. That'll be 3 gold, please.
Yeah, take it. You earned it. My pants are nice and greasy now. That's how I like it. There, that's fine. There you go. Enjoy a lap fry. Jesus.
Lap fry, baby.
Suddenly, trumpets blare and fresh-made taco salad shoots out of salad cannons. The traditional signal that the queen is going to speak. Your group hustles to get a great spot close to the stage. Queen Wendy strides out to thunderous applause. Now, you've caught distant glimpses of her in the past, but being this close is a different experience. She's beautiful, wearing a chocolate-colored tiara to celebrate her favorite treat, the Frosty. And even though this is her 50th year ruling as Freshtovia's queen, she radiates a youthful exuberance, as if she's somehow trapped in time, like a corporate logo of some sort. Her vibrant red hair is pulled back into pigtails, each tied with a light blue bow. Her freckles are perfect, almost like they were drawn on with a pencil. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh. Great. A hush falls over the crowd as Wendy speaks. My fellow Freshtovians, for 50 years we have strived to accomplish things the other nations of Beef's Keep could not or chose not to. We have maintained the tried and true fact of Freshtovia. We do not cut corners. We will not cut corners. The deep freeze continues in the south, but we will not succumb to it because we stay fresh. Queen Wendy leaves this phrase hanging as the people of Freshtovia chant back, never frozen. Stay fresh, never frozen. It's an amazing sight, and you are swept up, your heart beating faster with every word.
This is how I pictured her voice all these years.
Finally answered the question.
As you know, the deep freeze is upon us. The United Clown Nations has sent their ice jester north to try to ruin our freshness. This floppy-footed clown thinks he can sully our land, but never fear. I have sent our bravest warriors, the famed adventuring party known as Dave's Combo, to defeat the ice jester once and for... But just then, a guard nervously hands a note to the queen written on the back of a napkin. She reads it, her face clouding in worry. She sips a wild berry lemonade to calm herself. Available at locations everywhere. And continues, I'm so sorry. I have some official royal business to attend to. Please enjoy the festival. And she scurries away. The crowd is left confused. There are concerned murmurs all around. But when the band strikes up, everyone disperses. As you wander the circle, go ahead and everybody make an intelligence roll if you could.
Does the taco shell crunch under our feet as we walk by?
Sure it does.
I just realized this is an actual Wendy's D20.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
They gave us these.
Oh man.
Oh, I rolled a big oops.
A big oops, that's a number one. Okay, so we'll say that, yes, Snacks gets distracted, falls over into a pool of Asiago Ranch and gets all dirty. What are your other rolls? What did you guys roll?
I rolled a 16.
13.
11. I was distracted by what happened over here with a little nugget.
So, Hog Wild, you are the one who notices. You see a familiar person sort of cutting through the crowd. It's someone you work for, Colonel Cluck of the Irish, your commanding officer and friend. He looks concerned and harried, and he's walking sort of toward the palace. I don't know if you want to catch up with him. Let him leave. That's
Yes,
fine.
I'll catch up with him. Colonel!
Oh, hello there, Hog. Fun festival we're having today, isn't it, then?
Yes, you look very worried. Is everything all right?
Everything's going... No, can I level with you?
Of course.
Listen, as you were watching the Queen make her speech, we just got word that Dave's Combo, the famous adventuring party, they were on a secret mission to the south, but the ice jester captured them and sent the Queen a ransom note. Now, the Queen has to decide whether to pay this ransom or try to rescue them, but she has no warriors to fight for her, no one to go on this mission. If only there was anyone brave enough to volunteer, it could save the kingdom, possibly win favor with the Queen, and further my hastily written narrative for tonight, all at once.
Well, I'll let you know. You're standing in front of a big, thick, juicy Bergman.
Wow.
Looking for adventure.
It will be a dangerous adventure. Are you sure that you four are up to the task?
Danger is a thing that I tell people is my middle name. It isn't really my
What is your real middle name, if I might ask?
Jimmy. Hog Jimmy Wild.
Oh, interesting. Is that a family?
It's a family name.
Family name, sure.
Yes.
Hog Jimmy Wild.
Oh yeah, the Jimmy Wilds are real popular. Generations. It's actually an honor to meet you. I was going to say something.
Yeah, some would say I'm a prince of my people.
Do you say that? I'll say it. He's a prince of his people.
That guy's a prince of his people.
Yeah.
He's a prince of his
Why are we all saying that he's a prince of his
We're
people?
being very supportive.
Sure.
Hey, stay on Irish, Pops.
I can't. It's very hard. Toity. Cluck ushers you towards the castle gates. First, I'll just ask you again. Are you all up to this challenge?
I mean, if the Hog Wilds are going to make their way there, I'm gonna be there to make sure that he's all right, stays alive, stays well fed.
Little one, are you up for this challenge?
Hey, old man, don't get your pantries in a bunch. We can handle anything.
Nice. Extra points. Antarctica, how about you?
Well, anything for my darling Wendy. You see, I was there for her first communion. We split an entire Baconator. It was quite lovely. Between like 40 people. It was an incredible display. So I was there for her then. I will be there for her now.
It sounds like you have a lot of love in your cold, icy heart for her.
I do.
Well, fine then. Follow me, y'all. All right, so Cluck leads the party to Wendy's castle. It's a beautifully constructed castle with tall, square towers reaching toward the sky on either end. There are rose bushes lining the walkway, leading up to 2 open wooden doors that welcome guests. But then an imposing inner guard stops you at the main foyer. Oi, what's your business here?
Oh, I'm sorry. We are just on a very important mission for Queen Wendy. You've probably seen me around. Antarctica, everyone's favorite aunt. And I'm going to cast Little Spoon.
Oh, what's that?
He has to make an Arcana save of 12. If not, we're friends.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll. He rolled a 2. Yes, ma'am. You see,
It's just a kiss.
you see the guard blush a little bit and sort of adjust his collar in a very welcoming way. Yes, ma'am. Of course, I remember you. I didn't know if you remembered me. Absolutely. The 4 of you can
Thank you.
pass on by.
I see what you did there. That's one way to flip a patty.
Yep.
Oh, don't let my resting frost face fool you.
Wow. Every line is a winner.
Pun's chamber, GM.
Okay, you are ushered down a long hallway into an opulent throne room. It's got square hamburger patties like everywhere. And these hamburger patties don't just look like hamburgers, they are hamburgers. The seats, the tapestries, the curtains, even the chandeliers are all made out of actual hamburger meat. Wow. I'm taking some creative license with their module.
This is homebrew. This is not official canon lore.
Everything in the place is meat.
It's very
Lady
cosmic
Gaga's
horror.
living room.
Welcome to the meat throne.
And it is the most beautiful sight you've ever experienced in your lives.
That's a lot of beef.
Does anyone else feel uncomfortable with the materials they used to build this place?
I'm more impressed about the tactile strength of the chandeliers. That looks a little chewy.
How does the architectural structure in here work?
Oh, the floor's all greasy and slippery. I'm having a hard time standing. Pardon me, I'm just trying to keep myself up.
No, it's okay.
Oh God, I just found a fry on me. You're left waiting in the chamber for a while, and then you hear a as Queen Wendy strides into the room. Well, the ground is made of meat, guys. It's meat tiles. It's square meat tiles. It's like a parquet. She seems relieved at once to see you, that you might be there to offer some guidance.
Oh, my queen. Immediately go down on the one knee.
Oh yes, as Bunsman, it is typical for you all to
My queen!
to take a knee.
I'm already down.
No, rise. Now, I've been told that you heroes know of the nefarious ice jester. Why he continues down his frozen path is beyond me. I've attempted to fight him off with sassy Twitter subtweets, but so far, nada. And now he's beef-napped my best soldiers. Honey, butter, biscuit, it's enough to turn my hair crimson. One of her guards calms her with another sip of lemonade. Thank you, thank you. Now I was preparing to pay the ransom, the entire nation's supply of Frosty. But they tell me that you four are here to volunteer for a rescue mission?
Why, yes. This is a rare situation that I want to make sure is done well. So, me and the other 3 bunsmen think we are the one for the task.
How would I know that you are worthy of this task?
Well, Queen Wendy, as you know, if you remember that little
Were you at
precious
my
moment.
communion?
Yes, I gave you that little precious
That's
moment.
right. We all had the
figurine.
tiniest piece of that Baconator that we had to
appreciate
share it with
it.
everybody. Why didn't they order more
I'm
food?
not entirely sure.
I don't understand it. It seems like they should have catered it. We are a nation built around food. It's just a little odd.
And with that, we cannot surrender our entire supply of Frosty. From the Order of the Frosty, I feel like, sometimes we get a bad rap, here in Freshtovia. And, Fresh never fails in, and, but I remain balanced.
Why don't you roll a charm roll for me, if you don't mind? I think that's a stat, right? Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, 11.
Okay. I do remember you, and we do share a common history. Yes. The Order of the Frosty is a noble one indeed, but
Thank you.
But yet, I'm going to need more proof that you four are worthy. So, I'm going to need to do a loyalty test. She nods to her young servant named Maxwell Jerry, who sets out 4 trays in front of you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Jerry. Or Maxwell Jerry.
Each tray has a chocolate frosty, a straw, a spoon, and French fries on it, or a French fry on it. And Queen Wendy says, "This is an ancient ritual passed down from generation to generation of the inner circle. A straw, a fry, a plastic spoon, but only one will earn your boon. Choose wisely, take a dip, and touch that yummy frosty tulip." So you must open your Frosties and choose the implement that you will eat it with.
Oh, this is a recipe for disaster.
Good one.
Real answer.
I agree. Quickening.
Damn, it's so good though.
I know, that's the thing. It's all so good. The Frosties set before you seem to glow with a greenish tint, an arcane power coursing through them. Suddenly, a sharp pain rattles all of your heads, but it quickly dissipates. It didn't cause a brain freeze. In fact, it warms your whole soul. You feel a renewed spirit of adventure. And Queen Wendy turns to you and says, "You have chosen wisely." The French fry is the ultimate way to eat a Frosty. You are worthy of this journey. However, you cannot simply charge into the heart of the United Clown Nations. You'll get freezer burn. But you might be able to get us a bargaining chip. Our latest intel from Fort Baconator says that our enemy is planning an assault on the Frosty Canyon chili fields. You guys all know that the chili fields is where Freshtovia has drilling operations for its famous chili. Crude chili is found underground and pumped out and refined at the Freestyle Falls Chili Refinery.
Which I'm very glad we managed to stop the fracking efforts of getting the chili out last year.
Yeah,
That was
this is
damaging.
great. We learned this in 2nd grade.
Sure. An agent from the United Clown Nations has been sent to the area with a Forever Flash Freezer, an incredibly rare magical weapon that could freeze our entire chili operation and bring our prosperity to an end. If you can stop them from their goal and somehow steal the Forever Flash Freezer, we could use it to trade for the men and women of Dave's combo. And I will also reward you 500 gold pieces and your very own Wendy's franchise in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Whoa!
That's exotic.
Yeah.
If Mike Wayne,
Yes.
and I kneel on one knee and look up, big smile. I might make one additional request beyond just the gold in this generous offer of a franchise, which I gather we'd probably have to work out the logistics of shared
Yeah,
partnership.
like
but,
is it
Well,
like
we'll
a
deal with it
shared
I think you,
thing? Okay.
you typically create like an LLC or an LLP that you
we'll
all
get to
own
that
shares
on
in.
the
Do we
road,
each
but,
get our own franchise? Whatever.
Just
we'll
one.
talk later. Oh.
I would ask if we complete this task.
It's in a mini mall. It gets a lot of foot traffic.
Is it near Claire's? Just I don't know.
Maybe. Sorry. Go on, Tweezle.
This is important. This is my backstory.
Oh, good. Lore drop.
I have reason to believe that the Grilden family's fall to shame was at the hands of the Happy Feasts. Now, I know they have a kind of a rapport with the kingdom here, but if we do this, will you do me the honor of trying to clear our name?
I have heard of this sordid history of your family. There is a black grill mark across your family name. But if you succeed in this mission, I could think about restoring your family name to its former glory. There are many powerful figures who still harbor a grudge against you people, of course.
I understand, but that's all right, because us here of the Order of the Homestyle Chicken Sandwich, we like to provide a crispy hug to help everyone's satiated hunger bring us together. So, I thank you for your offer. I'll do you proud.
Please do. Oh boy. You guys now see that Tweezle's pants sort of have big grease stains on the knees. Wendy looks at you, Queen Wendy, sorry, and says, well, if there's no other business to attend to, you must go. In Dave's holy name, you must go. And leave right away and succeed for us. Succeed for us all. And don't forget, when you have succeeded, light the sacred flame on Biggie Hill to let the entire queendom know that you have succeeded. Now go, leave me to my sweet and sour bath. And as you leave, you see handmaids rolling Wendy into a vat of tangy sweet and sour sauce.
I'm very interesting.
All right, so you leave the throne room and are escorted back out towards the front of the castle, where Colonel Cluck is still waiting for you.
Man, heavy, hang the braids.
Oh, I'm done with this. Yes.
Yes, this is. I'm very invested in this. The Burgermen
Oh God.
really enjoy the chili. There was a Burgerman I knew. His name was Bliffy Wadiwe.
Sure.
And he would buy the Southwest salad from Wendy's, and he thought, oh, they give me free chili every time. This is great. Until he realized he was supposed to put the chili on the salad. And then his dreams were crushed. Because the cute girl who worked at the Wendy's wasn't just hooking him up with free chili. She was just doing her job.
That's a mighty sad tale.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing, and I think we can all just take a moment in silence for your friend there.
I'm
and
so
his
sorry.
harsh lesson.
Yeah.
You're breaking our hearts here.
Oh boy.
Every time it's like staring further into the abyss.
Yeah, it really is. It doesn't get any easier. Every fun is a little cut.
Well, I grab my spoon, I grab my shield and my oven-plated armor,
Yep.
comb my beard out a bit and say, what do you say, friends? Shall we make our way towards the ghastly venture before us?
Snack starts spinning her nugget bowl of. Let's do this.
I do cool frosty magic.
I grab my spatula and frying pan and I look at my compatriots and say, ride or fry.
Yeah. You're all. These are all words that you are saying. Colonel Cluck meets you outside the gates of the castle. In the interest of time, you catch him up on what's going on. I gotta get back into Irish. Highty, great. Okay.
Oh, I just figured out what was happening.
Well, then you'd best be going. The Frosty Canyon chili fields are due south of here, about a half-day's journey by foot. You'll follow the road to the Frosty Canyon village, and there you can meet an ally, Prince Carter. He'll guide you to the strike point, and hopefully you can cut off these fools at the pass. So now, you sort of, you guys know, I think one of you, are any of you familiar with the kingdom? Any of you have any maps or anything?
How would you know that?
I don't know, I probably gave you something on your sheet.
I have an ukulele.
Great.
Well, the nation of Freshtovia is to the east.
Oh, okay, great, you got a map, great.
Yeah.
So you know the general location of where you're going. You could set out right away. Is there anything else you wish to do before setting out on this adventure? There's stuff all over my face, isn't there?
Yeah.
You look like a newsie.
I'd like to make a quick stop by the Grilden residence, and it's been kind of pushed off to the outside, kind of slum area of the kingdom where we were shamed to and walk to the small altar to my long past father, Benja the Breaded, and look up into his eyes, light a single candle, and say, "Don't worry, Pops. We're gonna make things right again."
Can you
wipe a salty tear from my cheek?
go ahead and roll an Arcana check to see if you can connect with the spirit of your past, Grilden?
That's a 20.
That's feast mode. I think you just killed your dead ancestor. or ate him? I'm not sure. But whatever the case is, the parallel lines of the grill altar that you have set up start glowing red, with a radiant divine heat. Once you're scared, but realize that this is a warming heat that sort of welcomes you, and you can sense that the spirit of your ancestor is there and says to you, Go on this journey, rectify our name, and bring me back like a few ketchup packets, if you can.
Yeah, we're running low, you're right. All right, no worries. I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud.
Steam floats off the grill,
Careful, it's a safety hazard.
and it fades back to a dull black.
Have you seen those safety in the workplace PSAs?
Obviously I haven't, so you have to show me on the way. I look back at the altar and get a little spooked and leave radically.
I'm gonna say, I don't know why, I'm gonna say something that you didn't notice was there before has just something catches your eye at the bottom of the idol. There's not much to choose from. Let's say, okay, great. It's something glint catches your eye, and you kneel down and see it's a 20-foot long length of chain that has a hook at the end of it. And you just hear the faintest whisper from your ancestor. I've forgotten his name. The Breaded? What was it?
Benja the Breaded.
Benja the Breaded saying, "Take this and use it wisely. It was my chosen weapon.
I will. Don't worry.
All right.
I will.
So you have what did I say, 20-foot length of chain. Great. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so you've visited Friezel's, what is your name? Dweezil? Friesel?
Weasel.
Tweezle. Tweezle's homeland. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Yes, I go back to my home and visit my 4 tiny sons. Cheese, Burger, Sly, and Durs. And we all take a moment to talk. And I tell them that Papa is stepping out for a bit. He has a big adventure, but to take care of each other.
But Papa, you'll come home, won't you?
If I don't, you should look out for each other.
If you don't,
If I don't, I don't know what may happen on this trip. I may step out and never come back.
but without your thick, juicy, fatherly figure around, who will guide us? Which of the 4 of us will carry on the family
I
name?
place my 4 thick fingers on each of their chests.
You only have 4 fingers?
Well, no, I'm doing.
Oh, okay. I just don't know how Bergerman anatomy
Boogerman
works.
have 5 hands, but I'm, I'm poking them all in the chest and I'm saying, there are thick, juicy men hiding inside of all of you. And when you grow up and look after each other and go to school and brush your teeth before you go to sleep, you'll all grow up into big, thick, juicy men. And soon you'll be bigger, thicker, and juicier than your own dad. But I may not come back. And if I don't come back, I need you to go down to the market. There's a man there by the name of Benny. He'll know what to do, and he'll take care of all of you.
Your youngest by a few minutes, Durs, comes up and says, Papa, I know what you're doing is noble, and I know you'll come back and make the Wild family proud. Please be safe.
Of course, son. And like we always say in our family, live fast, eat faster.
And as you gently shut the door on your house, you can see, of course, on the door, above the door, hanging a crocheted saying, that famous saying of your family, hanging just about above the door.
A lot of R's.
Yeah, there's 6 R's at the end. All right, any other?
Yeah, similarly, I go to see my brothers and sisters at home, all 5 of them.
Okay.
Nug,
You guys have lots of families.
Spicy, Crisp, Honey, Chicken Little. I gotta go on an adventure now.
These are your brothers and sisters?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys might be a 5-piece set at this point. It's hard to say. When I'm gone, I need you to do me a favor and look after Hog Wild's kids. They're a mess. Grease everywhere. They run amok.
You mean Hog Wild, that big, juicy, thick guy? Yeah, his kids kind of are a mess.
Yeah. He's a tall drink of bacon grease, but not really good on the fatherhood thing. So
Hey,
we're probably gonna die on this mission. Basically, you're adopting them. That's what I'm saying.
well, I guess it'll be a 9-piece then. But we'll make do. Hey, if you do get dipped with honor, okay?
Way to look on the.
Nope. Whatever you're gonna say.
I don't know if I'm having a heart attack
It's tough.
or an out-of-body experience.
On the bright side, small fry. I'll see you around.
Not if I see you first, Snacks.
She's already gone.
What? 3 family visits down. Any others to do?
Oh, I'm just blasting through town. I don't really, just like a freezer blasting through. It's good. You know what? It'll be okay. Everyone is used to losing 1 nugget down the center of their console in their car.
Yes, Queen.
Yes.
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 And scene.
All right, you guys walk out of the gates of Freshtovia. There are 2 roads leading out. Yes, you've got your belongings, enough food for the day, snacks. There are 2 roads that lead directly out of Freshtovia, the eastern road and the southern road. Heading east leads to Dave's Double Hills. Heading south will lead you to Biggie Vale and Frosty Canyon. That's where you're headed.
South?
Yeah.
Side quests all night long.
Okay, sure.
No, south, south.
I'll delete everything in.
We fast travel.
After about an hour of steady travel, it's midday now. The road has been easy, well marked. You're passing through a part of the road that has it's a little less developed, a little less trodden, and trees are surrounding you. Not a huge canopy that it blocks the light or anything. It's just sparse trees are around. You come in the middle of the road to a cart that has been overturned ahead of you. Horses attached to the tip wagon are kicking and bucking and neighing. There's some sort of sauce spilled across the road. You're not sure what. What would you like to do?
Careful. It could be a honey mustard pot.
Whoa.
You know what? Make an intelligence check to see if you can recognize the type of sauce.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
16.
It is honey mustard. Yes, one of the there's several barrels, but the one that is overturned is a honey mustard barrel.
I don't like it. I'm gonna dip out and hide behind the trees and try to start skirting the area while my friends
Okay.
take this head on.
Okay. Why don't you roll a grace check to see how stealthy and nimble you are? Actually, you know what? Let's place you on the board, shall we?
Oh no.
Order of the chicken nuggets.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm a rogue.
I'm okay.
That soul might not make it through this tonight. Oh God, you might recognize this map from last week.
Wait, did you just
I just used
reuse the map?
used one of Matt's maps.
Happy to help.
Are those giant fries that are on the ground in a few places?
Yes. What color do you guys want to be?
I'll be blue. Antarctica will be blue.
Yellow. Chickens.
Oh boy, they don't stand, do they? Where do you want to stealth to, Snacks?
Where did we enter, GM?
You're coming this way, down the road.
I will be over here.
Okay, you're gonna stealth to that tree. And what did you roll for that stealth roll?
14 total.
14 total. Feeling pretty good about that roll. Who's who?
I'll be green. I'll be actually walking right up to it going, hey, friends, it appears like you've made a big mess out here and need a hand. Let us know.
I'm gonna stay with Homestyle.
And I'll be right next to him. Yes, you better be careful. We have a license to grill.
And they all get +1 to their charm rolls for being near me.
Okay, so as you approach the cart, there is no one on the cart. It's a couple of horses. And
Is this magic? How can the cart have nobody with it?
the
These
cart is
horses are
overturned.
really
You're not
smart.
sure how long it's been there. You can see French fries scattered everywhere. Some in the cart, some nearby, some in a bush nearby.
I'm gonna approach the horses and be like, friends, looks like you're running a fry racket here, but you've lost track of some of your goods here. Tell me, where are you off to? Where are you taking it?
You're talking to the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll a charm. Let's say charm.
+1.
6.
Yeah, the horse says, but doesn't seem to understand your language.
I look around.
or communicate. Okay,
Is
yes.
there movement in the woods?
Roll
Are we
an
being
intelligence.
ambushed?
Roll an intelligence check for sure.
Little buddy, calm
16.
down.
16. You do notice out of the corner of your eye that one of the sort of bunches of fries over here starts to move a little bit. Oh no. And it springs to its feet and starts to rush right at your group. Okay, it doesn't get close enough to attack, but I need everyone to roll for deliciative. You go. Yes. All right. There's no bonus to.
Hey, what's our initiative?
I think it's just a D20 straight, and I don't think there's any pluses to deliciative.
Okay.
Okay, so 15 to 20. Oh, I gotta roll for the fry fiends as well.
Oh no.
Okay. 15 to 20, nobody. 10 to 15.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
10 for Antarctica.
10 for Ant.
I rolled a flippin' 8.
8 for Snacks. Yeah.
5.
Okay.
I'm just excited to see friends coming closer. Oh, look at these little fry fellas coming.
Oh wait, you're Hog. Sorry, not Tweezle. Got it. Okay.
4 C's, I found your friends.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so we are in combat, guys, which is a thing that exists in this game.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
It is still midday.
Okay.
The sun shines bright overhead. And it is the Fry Fiend's turn first. You see now clearly that these French fries actually have 2 skinny legs wearing what appears to be some sort of boots, leading up to a large, frightening French fry body. Large, crooked noses, tattered, pointed ears, and brightly colored punk rock hair swept over their faces like angsty teens. They are going to attack. What can they do, guys? Let's find out. This one first is going to go up to who's Greeny?
That's me.
Okay, an attack
Hey, friend.
with a.
Want to help figure out what these horses are lost at? What's he doing?
He attacks. Oh boy, that is a 17 to hit. What's your defense?
That's a 16.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
a hit.
Oh, shit.
You see this Fry Fiend jump up and do like a karate kick straight to the
Hey,
face.
bud.
It connects with your chin, dealing 6 points. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. I might kill you
That
guys.
wasn't very nice.
This Fry Fiend hops out of the cart, and he doesn't quite have enough movement to. Well, let's see here. 5, because it's like half movement to get out of the cart. 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's within range. He's gonna attack. Ready? Who's ready? That's you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready.
12 to hit. What's your defense stat?
18.
Oh, okay. He flies up to do a face kick and instead whiffs and fries right behind you and lands in the dirt. And this last Fry Fiend hops up and starts making his or her way over. Only can get about that far. You know what? They're gonna. It's not called dash. It's called sprint. They're gonna sprint. Doot, 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 but they can't attack yet. That's their roll. That's their move, and it is now Hog Wild's turn.
So I turn to the Fry Fiend in front of me, but not before I cut a look at the horses. You've betrayed us. I swing down upon the Fry Fiend with my frying pan and spatula.
Oh, it's a double attack? You can do that?
I have 2. I'm double wielding. I don't know how to. That's
correct.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I know you have 2 weapons, but do you get 2?
I read all our players' stats.
Okay, great. I should have done that. Wait, first roll to hit. So roll a d20
Oh, yeah.
to hit. I guess twice if you're using 2 weapon attacks.
17 for the first. 17 for the second.
Oh, both hit for sure. All right, roll for damage for both attacks.
11 damage.
Total? That's for both
For
hits?
both weapons.
Okay, your frying pan slams into the side of its French fry face, and your other weapon is a spatula.
Yes.
Jabs into what you can assume are ribs, but just look like more French fries, and it lets out a moan of pain. Ah!
Yes, moan for me, you fry.
That one that you struck is already looking pretty rough. Anything else to do on your turn? Would you like to move? Would you like to?
I'll stand there and I'll just stare at it. Just let you know you messed up. I told you already. I have a license to grill.
Yes, you did. You did that one already. Yes, that is true.
The grill zone.
Okay, Antarctica, you're up next.
Oh, I'm gonna move up around the corner.
Henry.
Henry! And I'm going to use 2 spoons.
Oh, what does that do?
They have to make an Arcana check.
Is that all of the fries or just the ones you're targeting?
Everyone in the area. It's an area
Create a
thing.
mirage that will draw the attacks of your enemies on their next turn, so you can break out from combat undetected.
Is that what 2 spoons is? That sounds like 2
Yes.
spoons is.
Yes.
So you're gonna make a mirage
Yes,
to
and
distract them.
I wanted to look like a giant deep fryer with like brave little toaster legs, like one of those nightmares. But coming after the fries.
So
Okay.
you have to roll that one for the Arcana roll.
Roll plus your
I do.
Arcana.
Yeah, 14 or higher.
I have to roll a 14 or higher. Okay.
New system.
New system. Who dis?
Who is it? 3? Is it 3 of them? Or no? It's
No,
just
just
one for
one
all of them.
D20.
14 or higher.
Nope. Miss.
Oh man.
11.
I'm sorry. So you see this this image apparate next to you, right in front of one of the French fry fiends. But then the French fry seems to look through it and laugh mockingly in its salty voice, and it fizzles in front of you. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your extra turn, extra move? Anything? Any movement?
No.
Snacks, you're up.
Oh man, too many
Tweezle,
cooks in
you're
the
on
kitchen.
deck.
Snacks comes rolling out from behind the tree up to these 2 fry fiends right here. One of those is the one that Hog Wild hit,
A lot
right?
of damage already.
Okay, I'm gonna come right between them. Get right between them, and I can. Where did my character go? Grab and go. When engaged in combat, I can either double my movement or do 2 attacks. I'm attacking twice.
Great.
Okay. With my nugget bolas. And they both miss. 3 and a 4.
Oh, wait. Oh. I'm looking for buffs.
Saves combo.
You know what I should have said earlier? Because you guys all enjoyed a lovely Frosty before, you all get +1 to your charm for the rest of the day. There are buffs and there are debuffs for eating different kinds of food. If anyone is interested in eating this plate of food, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. But it's not Wendy's food, so maybe not anything good.
The example food.
Yeah.
The window at the deli.
I was wondering if that was purchased at like a prop warehouse.
Rubber grapes.
I think some of it is fake food. Anyway, okay. So your spell missed. You attacked. You missed
Twice.
Okay. You swing at these things, but you don't realize at the time that the fries can sort of spread out and dodge attacks deftly, and so they kind of stymie you. It's very frustrating. Tweezle, you are up. What would you like to do?
I just grazed him.
All right, looking around at my friends here and having a hell of a tough time digging into these creatures, I think to myself, well, by the might of the breaded, I will guide your weapons with the majesty of a little more flavor. So I'm gonna add a little flavor to it.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna go ahead and inspire.
I didn't really read much of this.
I look over them and say, don't worry, friends. Trust me. Frosties and fries, it's a good combo.
It is.
Nugget, you got this, friend. I toss in the air a handful of pepper and salt that kind of cascades across your weapons.
Yeah.
For your next turn, 2 characters of your choosing gain advantage on their attack rolls.
Aye.
Automatic effect, no rolls required.
That's gonna help. And that's your action for the
Action, and then I turn back at the wounded fry in front of me and be like, oh, don't worry, baby. Baconator's coming again.
Okay, it's the fry's turn. They're all 3 gonna attack. I'll just roll right now.
Who dies first?
Okay, great. So I forget who's yellow, but this one attacks.
me.
That's Snacks
Yeah.
with 17. What's your defense?
Oh, it's lower than that. It's a 14. Ooh!
All right, so they're gonna hit you with a high kick. It's a straight up high kick to the face. You suddenly
Fry kick?
Yeah, it's a fry kick. You spin ready for action when all of a sudden a French fry hits you in the ear, and it really hurts bad.
Ah, son of a clock!
It's like that.
You take 6 points of damage also.
Uh-oh. She's looking pretty rough.
The next one is going to attack, I believe it's you, Tweezle, and rolled a 12. What's your defense?
Oh, it's a 16.
All right.
Bing. Nice try, Fry, about it.
Yes, the French fry bounces off of your meaty chest. No damage taken. And the last French fry is going to shake out its long and droopy hair, flinging stray salt at all nearby opponents. Anyone who is nearby will say that these two, that's Tweezle and I can't remember your
Pooper.
name's Hog,
Pooper butt.
must make a grace roll. So roll for grace. Trying to take roll a 12 or above.
That's a 19.
That's a
20.
6.
Okay, this is a salt shaker attack. So salt sprays at both of you. Hog, seeing it coming, is able to duck out of the way and shield himself from the salt. But the salt does hit you, Tweezle, and you take.
2, Bryony. Oh.
Yeah, yes, your skin suddenly recoils in pain. A little salt gets in the cut that you got it from earlier and really stings.
Curses, the beat of the condiment.
2 points of damage for you. That's the end of their roll. Hog Wild, you are up.
Well, it's time to finish the fright. And this frying fight, I'm scared. I'm not scaring you. and I swing down the spatula and the frying pan.
Double attack. Roll twice.
18 for the.
The same one twice? Or
Yeah, same one twice.
well, okay, they both definitely hit. When you bring down your frying pan on the one, can you roll for damage for me?
Oh, yes. The frying pan will roll right here. Does 11.
Okay, that French fry is smushed, just dug into the mud. You can see dirt and French fry potato mixing, and it's weird. It's not blood, but a little bit of ketchup spills out as it does. You can direct your second attack at another fry if you're close enough by.
Are there any fries around me?
What, you're this dude?
Yeah, red.
Oh, so you attacked this one.
Yes.
Oh, I think I've been doing this wrong. I thought you attacked that one last time. So yes, that one's definitely dead. And I'll say that you can use your movement and go over to this guy and
All
attack
right.
if you'd like.
I will attack him.
Okay, you rolled already. You hit.
But
roll
when
for
I
damage.
killed that last fry, I said, "Did anyone order mashed potatoes?"
Oh!
Oh, did you hear that? You smashed your friend. So it's a joke about your death.
No, I'll attack the other one.
You already rolled for that. You definitely hit. So now just roll for damage.
4 damage.
All right. The French fry raises up its fry arms to sort of buckle under the weight of your attack, lessening some of the damage, but it still causes a good hefty
Then
hit.
I will do something I forgot to do last time. I will make it a double, which allows me to perform 2 actions per turn.
Oh man!
Smush him some more!
Oh snap! All right, let's do it.
All right, so
Roll 2 more times, I guess, or just 1 more
Oh,
time?
that was D20 feast mode!
Oh my God, guys! Feast mode. Here's the rules for feast mode. When you roll a d20, you get full damage. So you whatever the d.
Natural 20.
Yeah. What d do you? What is like d10 for damage or d?
The frying pan is a D12. And
So you get automatic 12 points of damage.
All right.
Plus you roll full damage.
His
plus-
next roll is with advantage.
Your
right?
next roll will be with advantage on the next attack. So so it takes an additional 12 points of damage. Ooh, it is looking super rough. It's hanging on by a fry.
Hope you're ready for the spatula.
You got more? Oh my gosh.
One more time. And that was a 19.
You get to roll with advantage.
Go again.
No, we'll take the
Definitely
19.
hits.
Yes.
Roll for damage.
Okay. All right. Well, I did 1 damage.
It was enough to do it. Gore and spud of just blasts all over you, getting in your face and hair. It's a gory death, and this fry has been
starchy.
sent to the freezer for good. The other fry is looking a little bit scared at this point, but we move on in the order to Antarctica. What would you like to attempt?
I will take my initiative and go up with my spoon.
Something's never.
Dip it into my awesome dress. It comes out with some Frosty on it, and I fling it in his face.
You're gonna fling Frosty in his face. All right,
Yeah,
roll
with
for
my
an attack.
spoon attack.
Spoon attack. Go ahead and roll.
Spoon.
You have
Okay.
advantage, technically.
I do. I'll
That's
take.
right.
What do I add something? 15.
No, I don't think so.
15.
And did you roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, 15. That definitely hits. Their defense is only 12. So
Okay. That is 4 damage.
4 damage. This is the one that's left standing. All right, that's a definite hit. Frosty, the sweetness of the Frosty combining with the saltiness of his body sort of sizzles and fizzes. It shrieks out in pain. It's not used to being this sweet. It prefers a much more salty existence. It shudders back, but it is still living on the battlefield. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think so. I don't know if I can do anything else.
I don't know how it works either,
I
Marisha.
don't either. I'm good.
Snacks, you're up.
Oh man, Snack's white rubs her jaw in pain. I've done had enough of this. And I'm gonna do a 4-piece assault, and I'm gonna swing out my nugget bowl and catch him by the fried junk and yank, and then I get 4 successive attacks at advantage.
At advantage.
Well, because of the spell.
Sure.
So
Roll.
4 nuggets to the face. First one is a 17.
Hit.
Second one is a 15.
Hit.
Third one is a 16.
Hit.
And the last is an 11.
Miss. So bola, nugget. Just repetitive slamming into the French fry's face.
They were all 4s. 12 damage.
Doctor, this thing is on its last legs.
What?
It's still standing.
I'm gonna use the grab and go passive action to back away without him
I think
able
you
to
mean
take a
to
cheap
break
shot.
out?
To break out
We were
without
about
taking
to
a
say
cheap
something
shot.
else, but that's not consistent. Yeah, you're gonna break out and move away so it doesn't get a cheap shot. Where would you like to move?
Oh, back behind that tree, baby.
Back behind that tree. Very smart, strategic move. Amazing.
I play tabletop games.
This Fry Fiend is looking pretty rough and is going to go ahead and turn tail and run. It's going to use all of its action to run. You know what? Because it was close to. Is this you, Iffy? The red?
Yes, that's
You
me.
get a cheap shot. One attempt to try to hit it as it runs away.
All right. I'll just roll my D20 for your children. 14.
14 hits. Any roll you make will smush it. So it tries to run away, and then you.
Fry!
You know what? How would you like to chew this?
Brain freeze.
I feel like I need to go to church after this and confess.
Yes, I'll smack it, and while it's dazing, I'm just pulling the fries out one by one. I'm just getting all the fries. Yes, you die.
Yes, it's a mess of French fries, salt, thick, juicy man, and you just shred these fries till it's not even recognizable that it was ever a package of French fries.
I see you make a good hash brown skillet.
Yes, I'm thicker so they die quicker.
The battle seemingly over. You guys scan the area and don't see or hear anything else, so it seems that we are out of combat.
The horse is spooked.
The horses are pretty spooked by what just
I'm
happened.
gonna go to the horse and be like, shh, it's all right, little buddies. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Calm down.
Roll that charm roll one more time.
+2.
That's 18.
Wow. The horse was bucking and about to make a break for it,
It's all right. It's all right.
and it calms down. It sort of nuzzles its head into your massive chest, and
I want to keep him.
well, the horses are both healthy. They haven't been injured in the fight. They are attached to the cart, but you guys could use them if you so care to.
Cart's still functional.
The axle is actually broken on the cart. You're not sure if this was set up as an ambush or if this was. It looks like there was a legitimate sauce dealer that was possibly ambushed yesterday, today, earlier. You don't know where the owner of the cart went, but they didn't fare as well as you guys
Don't
did.
worry. I can fix this. I got some tools on me. I'm gonna go ahead and try it and fix it with a hammer and nails.
Hammer and nails. Sure, that is how you fix the axle of things.
I have an intelligence of 7. I don't know
Sure. Roll. Let's say a grace check, because grace is sort of fine.
19.
Great. All right. Yeah. It turned out that the axle had just popped out. And you just had to pop it back in and put one single nail in there. Totally good to go. You
The
guys have
University of Phoenix pays off. The skills, life skills, eventually come into play.
My cardboard carriers are barking, so I am gonna pop a squat. Ugh.
You survey the area. The lifeless bodies of the Fry Fiends are around. You know what? How about, if you're gonna go into the cart, how about Snacks and Hog? Or just roll an intelligence check to see if you see anything else nearby.
That was a 1. I'm too busy looking at my juicy
Big
chest.
oops. Big oops.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a juicy chest. Oh, look at
Can you do that
this.
thing with the pecs that go up and down? Oh yeah.
Look at me, everyone! Oh, it's so juicy.
Hey, buddy, horses, look at this over here.
Well, Snacks rolled a 6 because she's just staring at Hog's pecs.
For like an hour. We're all just like, all right. Well, look at him go. It's like
What are we doing again?
Yes.
it's like a choppy shoreline. It's mesmerizing.
The juices pop off.
It's like a visual vacation. I want to take my whole family there.
Visual vacation. Wow. Amazing.
How the bacon just undulates.
Can we, as we're staring at his undulating chest, can we take a snack break? A little.
Yes, you guys can definitely use this as a snack break and heal yourself up to 6. Up to 6. I think
right?
you roll a d6.
That's a cock
Cock.
die. 3. That's better.
Okay. You didn't take any
didn't take
damage.
any damage.
Antarctica. Nobody touches her.
I'm great.
Just in case, let's have Antarctica roll an intelligence check as well, just to see if she can spot anything.
Okay. All right. Don't fail me, Wendy. No, that's not great. 8.
Okay. Well, would you guys like to continue along your journey?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, little buddies. We're gonna take you on an adventure.
Yeah, the cart moves a little faster now down the road. The horses are calm and they follow your every command.
What should we name him?
Good call. Good question.
We have 2 horses?
Yeah, we got 2 of them. 2 little hooved buddies here.
Careful. Don't make it a meat-based name.
So you're named Careful, and your meat-based name. God.
Great. Careful and meat based.
horses. One of the few safe animals in Freshtovia.
That is
These
true.
guys got
Very true.
long job security. They're great.
You ride quickly and without incident along the road, passing signs for offshoot roads, for other points of interest that we won't be visiting tonight, like the French Fry Forest, Nuggetton, Biggie Vale.
Is that where you're from?
Ah, my grandparents, yeah.
Makes you a little homesick. Costa del Spicy. and the Beef Gate. These are real places in the guidebook.
The beef gate.
The Beef Gate.
Not. Continue,
Don't.
please.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't spend too much time on that one.
All right.
And our,
Meredith's tasty. It's we are tasty
beef is
people.
tasty.
The beef people, that's what.
oh, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. It's time to take a break. Thanks. We're gonna take a brief intermission right here and go enjoy some relaxing time. Thanks to our friends so far at Wendy's for providing us with this Feast of Legends. We'll be back in a few minutes to play more of this game, and we can't wait to see you here after a quick break. See you soon.
I want to go to the beef gate now.
Hello and welcome back to the Feast of Legends. Here we are at the Critical Role stage playing this game that was created by our friends at Wendy's. It's a real game, and we're really playing it. So let's dive into the second half. Our heroic four-person party of bunsmen is making their way on a very dangerous and important mission for Queen Wendy. When we last left you, you were nearing the village of the Frosty Canyon Village. It's a much smaller town than the capital of Freshtovia. There are a few homes on the east side, a general store, and a snake smith. Nope, a snacksmith.
Nope, cannon.
There's a snake seller, and right next to him, a snack seller. They get confused a lot, and a lot of people in town have vicious bite marks on their arms. The snacksmith here specializes in spoons. The village is next to two large ponds, the Chocolate Frosty Pond and the Vanilla Frosty Pond. It's a tourist destination. People love to come and swim in Vanilla Frosty, and they typically go and they fish in the Chocolate Frosty Pond. It's
Here it has restorative properties as well.
sure. You walk through. You ride through the town. You're on your horse and carts, seeing the sights, smelling the smells, hearing the sounds of people going about their day. It's probably the late afternoon now. Well, or mid afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock. And is there anything that you would like to do? Any stops you would like to make? Yes, Sir Hogwild.
Walk up to the snacksmith. And then continue walking up to the snakesmith. Tell me about your snakes. I'm very interested.
Okay, so you walk into the snakesmith store. The door jingles when you open. And you're greeted by a bunch of cages of snakes. And a very strange young woman whose name is, let's say, Chilbo Bacons. And she says to you, "Oh, hello! I'm so happy to see you. No one comes into my store normally because of the venomous, dangerous snakes I have everywhere. Most people want to go eat snacks next door."
No, I want a snake, but I want a big, thick one that is brown and has a pinkish center that goes down the back. I want a snake that looks like a strip of bacon.
Oh! Didn't quite know where you were going with that one. Got scared for a moment, but then realized it's all fun and games.
You want a bacon constrictor?
Yes, a bacon constrictor.
A bacon constrictor.
Yes.
Well, you do seem like a fit enough person to handle such a creature. They will run you 5 gold.
Oh, I have more than enough gold to get a bacon constrictor. I have enough gold to get 2 bacon constrictors.
I only have the one.
All
It's
right,
best
then
to
I'll
just...
buy one.
All right. So sure, you just bought a snake.
I bought a snake. I bought a snake. I have a snake. It's on my arm.
Guys, that's a lot right there.
Let's say it slithers up your gigantic, juicy, thick arm. It thinks maybe it smells you. You do smell like food, like all of you do. And it gets a little. It starts to lick you to smell you more. Why don't you charm it to make sure that it doesn't attack you?
You have a bonus for me and the Frosty. +2.
You're only able to lick me, snake. 8.
Okay. The snake is wrapping itself around you, coiling tighter and tighter. It's giving you a nice warm hug that turns into a pretty significant hug, which turns into actual pain. It's starting to try to choke you out. Why don't you roll a strength check to see if you can beat the snake's strength?
You gotta beat this snake.
The bacon constrictor.
Hog is bacon wrapped.
No.
What'd you roll? I'm going to say a contested strength check. The snake got an 11, so it's starting to. You're starting to start to feel a little suffocation here.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? You need any help?
Instead of asking me if I need help, how about you tell me how cool I look?
Oh, you look amazing. I'm
Yeah, I pull out my
completely
fork and
intimidated.
start forking the snake a little bit to try to help him out there.
Are you going to attack the snake or just pry it off gently?
I'm going to exert pressure with the prongs of my fork to hopefully pull it away. We'll call it a strength check.
All right, go for a strength check. Let's see what you got. Okay.
That's a 12.
Okay, the snake only rolled a 4, so easily you watch as this tiny young lady, much less strong than you, is able to find the perfect amount of leverage and just the right point, using her knowledge of nature and snakes to just pry it right off.
It's all about the pressure points.
All right.
Bacon, giant snake. That's a lot of layered imagery.
Yeah, very.
You've got a big family. I've got a big family.
Yeah,
You ever think about making a bacon bunch?
I'm thinking about it right now.
If we survive this, we'll follow that path.
All right, we'll keep it juicy and we'll keep it thick.
Wow, is there a love connection happening right here in the snake shack?
I mean, before the game even began, Sam.
Wow. As you guys,
Can I come to your baptism? I just, if you're looking for an aunt Arctica is here. I'm volunteering.
Such friends so quickly.
Well, there won't be a baptism. I'm a part of the Church of Frientology.
One around the table. Matt may leave before the end of the night.
I feel insane.
Bacon constrictor in hand, you guys leave the snack shack and move on. As you leave, a familiar voice to you, Antarctica, calls out, "Hello, hello there. Is that you, Antarctica?"
Yes, hello, Prince Carter. It's Prince Carter.
She recognizes
We're looking for that guy.
Instantly.
Hey, guy.
a young man with a curly brown hair and glasses, who's flanked on either side by very large men wearing heavy bacon armor. They're clearly his bodyguards. Prince Carter is a fancy young man. He spends most of his time on social media, so he's got a little bit of a pasty skin, but he's out and about, and he's walking with a spring in his step. He greets you. Hello, everyone. I am Prince Carter of Nuggeton. My doctor sent me to the canyon to relax and enjoy the calming, chilly air. I was just about ready to go home when my bodyguards heard something in the local tavern. Some intelligence that I passed along to the Queen herself. Are you here to follow up on that tip?
We are, actually.
Are you?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
You guys have a sordid history. Roll a charm check to make sure that that's what you're selling.
Yeah, 13.
All right. All right. I suppose you're trustworthy, Saul. Oh. Hi. What's your name?
Let me be the first to say it's a pleasure to meet you. We're supposed to be here to meet you, so I feel like we're already partially done with our quest. It's just exciting to meet like an important person.
Well, yes, I do reside in a tower in Nuggeton, and
Are you a prince, or is just that your name?
I am the Prince of Nuggeton.
Is it
yes.
also your name?
I'm royalty.
Self-appointed. I don't. He just kind of did it himself one day.
I'm Tweezle. It's,
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. Let's just get down to brass tacks, shall we? I found that the minions of the Ice Jester are planning to sabotage the chili fields near Freestyle Falls, about 2 hours west of here.
What's that word mean?
Sabotage?
Yes.
To cause irreparable harm to, in a preemptive manner, to destroy it before it can be used, I think.
Oh, well, we have a different word for that.
What's that?
Sabotage.
Oh, it's sabotage.
These people are weird.
It's true. Yes.
If you head out soon, you could be able to reach the fields before the bad guys do. Do you have any weapons or anything for this fight that's ahead of you?
Oh,
Whoa, and my snake over there.
You guys look, and there's a snake. It's wrapping itself around a small dog, and it's about to kill the dog. It's just running loose around town. Are you gonna do anything to?
We also have a small dog now.
for about 3 minutes.
Ow! Get it out of there.
Okay, so without fail, Snacks pries the dog out and runs away.
Yes, Carter, we're quite capable. But do you have any artifacts or anything that could help us on our adventures? I'm gonna little spoon him.
Oh, okay, your little spoon, you're
I'm just gonna
charming.
little spoon.
Okay, is that just it just happens, or do you have to roll an Arcana check? I
He
think it just-
has to roll
to save.
to save.
A 14 or something?
12.
12. Ooh, 11.
Ooh.
He's instantly, his demeanor warms to you, and he remembers fond times that you spent together in your youth. You know, we don't talk about it much, but
Your bedwetting problem?
Well, I wasn't going to bring up that. I was
I'm sorry. I just
bring up the Queen
Sorry.
Wendy's bat mitzvah that we went to.
I know. Wasn't it fantastic?
It was amazing.
I
and
loved it.
we were at that kid table together, but it was really nice to spend some time with you.
Yes.
Yes, I can hook you up. I've got some
Okay.
extra gear that you might want.
Give it all.
So he reaches out and hands you two
shit.
drive-through headsets.
Oh shit!
They're used to communicate with each other from far distances. Only two of you can wear them, but when you talk to each other, you have to do this. That's not in the book. That's just something I'm homebrewing. But you can talk at a distance of up to 120 feet with some minor static interference. And you, Tweezle, you seem like a sort that helps his friends and heals people. Is that true?
Oh, whenever the occasion allows, yeah.
All right, so he's going to hand you over a 6-pack of nuggets. Oh, God.
Clumsily, but I appreciate the offer.
But these nuggets are different from the nuggets that you enjoy for snacks and meals. These are glowing golden with an arcane golden power. And you know from your experience that they can heal, I think it's 1d4 damage per nugget. Maybe it's 1d6. I don't remember. I'll look at later.
Flush him down the drain. Someone's dying tonight.
If your party gets in trouble, you may need to use those.
I don't know, the woman's very persuasive. And I go and turn towards the nearest latrine.
Wait, you're gonna dump them?
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh.
But you could go for it too. That'd be funny.
I have intelligence of 7. Sure.
I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? Those each cost me 50 gold each.
I don't know, the lady's very forceful in her opinion.
Give
Told me
them.
to
Give them. Don't
stuff.
flush them down the toilet. Give them back to me.
Oh, well, it was a gift though.
It is his choice. And what he wants to do with the gift. That is not the point of a gift. You give it over and then they choose what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Sure.
Yeah, I got it. Here, let me put him into the toilet for you.
All right, thank you.
I pocket him.
Great. I'll roll a grace check to see if Tweezle sees you do this.
Maybe does. That's an 8.
Okay, roll an intelligence check to contest.
Feast mode.
All right, you definitely see him pocket the nugs. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna argue or?
I see it happening and just go, huh, that's a pretty cool trick.
Yeah, I was keystringing him for later. So what? I get hungry for snacks. I'm Snacks.
Also, we have to feed Sizzle, our new snake.
Okay, sure.
You act right. To buy you, it came out of my Metreon fund.
Sizzle starts to.
Got so many Metreon subscriptions.
Oh boy. You see the nugget go into Sizzle, the snake's mouth, and you can see a nugget shape sort of slowly slide down its throat and into its body.
Does Sizzle look empowered by the nug?
Yes, Sizzle has slithers with an extra little boost of energy. Yeah.
I'll lean over to Snacks and put my hand on her shoulder and just kind of get down close and be like, look, friend,
Yeah, big guy.
if ever you need something, just ask. You don't have to take it from me. There's no secrets between friends.
Oh, well, me and the rest of the six-packer used to looking out just for ourselves.
I understand, but you're now part of a fresh family.
Good job, Matt.
So just be honest. If you're looking to feel a little peckish, well, back in my home, we're happy to provide home style.
All right, what are you two whispering about over there?
We're being family.
All right, you know,
Don't worry, baby, it's stick.
look, it's all right. I'm all into polypattery, but you know, it's all it requires a lot of communication. And I don't need you just going off sneaking and whispering.
Too many cooks.
As the late day sun starts to turn from yellow to orange to reds, you realize if you're going to make this assault today, you should probably get moving, or you could wait and try in the morning.
I do some of my best work at night.
As do I.
I like the chilly air in the evening.
I'll take a nap in the cart.
Okay, so you guys set off. You ride west from town for a couple of hours. You pass the fizzling, sparkling Freestyle Falls, fast-moving rapids that splash down into a river flowing through the middle of Frosty Canyon. It's not water, though. It's actually tropical berry lemonade with its pink color and effervescent aroma. And it is the most glorious set you've ever seen that has been created to satisfy a corporate sponsor. But to get to your destination, it looks like you're going to have to dismount and cross a bridge strung across the Freestyle Falls, about 25 feet above the water. You guys see it's a rickety old bridge made out of, I don't know, let's just say pickles and onions. Sure. It's seen better years, but it seems like you could probably get across it without the horses and carts, of course.
How far across is it? About?
The span is about 40 feet.
40 feet.
Step outside of the cart and go ahead and take both the horses by the reins and unhitch them from the wagon. Careful. Meat base name. It's been a short life together, but you've left a lasting impression on me, and I hope we've done the same. But go free into the hills. Yeah, go.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. They ride away free, but the one you call Meat Base name turns around, and you sense a tear in his horse eye, dripping.
Don't make me make this any harder than it has to be. Just get out of here.
And it turns and rides away.
We lose our mounts in any game we play.
It's true. All right. If you'd like to give me an order for how you'd like to cross the bridge. I forget the two, so it doesn't really matter. Do you guys remember?
I'll take third from front.
I think I should go first. I'm the lightest.
Okay, you're yellow, right?
Yeah.
And I should definitely go last as the heaviest and thickest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then let's start. We'll have Order of the Frosty right after snacks.
All right. Am I doing this right?
Sure, it fucking works.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Go ahead, Snacks, and make a grace roll to see how you fare crossing this bridge.
Okay. Okay.
It's a big oops.
All right. You watch as Snacks deftly hops from pickle to pickle, but hits an onion that is a little gooier than the rest and slips off, falling 25 feet, suffering 2 points of damage because you land with grace. You land on a rock outcropping, seemingly safe, 25 feet below the bridge's span. And you feel more embarrassed than anything else. It's a big oof to your butt, but that's about it.
All right, guys. I guess you gotta go on without me. I did my best, but it just wasn't good. Come on, I'll climb up.
You're right in the middle of the stream. There is nothing to climb on. You could try to swim out of it, but
first-
No way.
First, I drink some.
of the river.
Yes.
Okay, you kneel down and cup the lemonade in your hand and go to sip it, and that's when you see the eyes of a jalapeno cuda staring at you from inside the rapids. It's a vicious fish. You know this from your experience. It bites you when it bites you, it can kill. These things can swarm and kill, and they're going to start out, jump out from the river and start biting you right now.
Okay.
Two of them bite.
Okay. That's
One of them hits.
And do I see this at all?
You guys all see this happening. You hear your friend yelp in pain as he takes
Sizzle!
3
Save
points
your
of damage.
Throw the
You throw the snake in? Okay. Roll for the snake's grace check.
bunch.
13.
13. Okay, the snake lands right on top of Snacks.
Whoa!
And now you've got a bacon constrictor on you. It doesn't know what to do. Now the jalapeno cudas are going to attack again. Actually, you have a turn if you'd like to attack back, but they're fish and they're jumping out
I'm
of the
going to
water.
use grab and go and safely get away from this fish.
It's two fish.
Two fish?
Two fish, yeah.
I think would apply to both if they're right there.
Sure,
but
sure.
I'm just gonna back 5 feet away and toss the snake at them as I go.
Okay, the fish viciously attack the bacon constrictor.
Wait, no!
The bacon constrictor.
No!
And you watch as the pink lemonade turns a shade of red as the jalapeno cudas eviscerate
He's
the
getting
snake.
paralyzed. Someone do something.
But for the time being, it seems that the jalapeno cudas are no longer hungry for your nugget flesh.
Don't worry, little nugget. We're coming for you. I'm gonna go ahead and head out to the center of the bridge.
Okay,
I
roll a
just
grace check to see if you
hug.
can
I'm sorry.
19.
I'm sorry.
No!
easily, deftly
I'm gonna go
moving
ahead and
around.
take my 20-foot length of hooked chain
Okay.
that was gifted to me by the spirit of my ancestor.
Wow, how convenient.
Throw it over the side, like, Nugget, take a leap and catch.
Okay, so just jump up a little bit because you're tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, give us the grace roll.
I will parkour off a rock and roll. Okay. That is a 14.
Totally enough to do it. You watch as Snacks parkours up, grabs onto the chain, holds on easily as you pull it up.
Come on, little friend.
I watch as the snake corpse floats down the river and say, "Is that on the Wendy's menu?"
Maybe it is now.
This is awkward.
Without too much trouble, you guys continue across the rest of the pickle and onion bridge.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sad.
I'm so sorry.
All is sauced.
Don't worry, friend. It's a worthy sacrifice, like many a warriors out here in these dangerous lands. Let us never forget. He died bravely being thrown into the water as a sacrifice. For quite possibly no reason, because he was about to be saved. We'll speak stories to your children when you return.
You're right. Okay. Such a fry, baby.
Boy, man, you came locked and loaded. I thought I prepared. Man.
All right, guys, let us get going.
Oh my God! Shortly after the run into the river, the chili fields come into view. Huge chili drills and mechanical chili pumps sucking crude chili out of the earth as rig workers maintain the equipment and slurp chili snacks. there are vast, dangerous pools of boiling hot chili that sort of bubble up to the surface. They smell delightful, but could kill you in an instant.
This is the Encrustial District. You have
sure.
to be careful.
Sure.
They know they're drilling out the life's blood of Freshtopia.
The air is spicy and smells sharp to your noses with cumin and garlic. Even the trees near here are colored a surreal red, the cayenne from the underground chili veins seeping into their roots. And next to the fields,
Just
towering...
like Chernobyl. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Never forget.
I'm sorry.
The casualties were endless.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
I think this show tonight is sponsored by Wendy's, but it's also sponsored by I'm Sorry.
Endless amount of apologies.
Snacks pulls out a small doohickey, a little meter. 200 ramekins.
No, not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. Oh boy. Next to the fields, towering above them, you can see sort of the silhouette of the famed Biggie Hill, a huge stack of hamburgers that serves as a sort of lookout point for this whole area. The sun is just about set now. The fields seem pretty normal, no sign of attack. And it's about this moment that the workers sort of clock out for the evening and go home. They file out, get on their carts and ride away, leaving you all alone. Would you like to do anything? Prepare anything? This is the point where, just to refresh your memories, they said that agents of the Ice Jester were en route, but I guess they haven't.
It's not too late, but I'd like to stop and have a snack before we continue.
Sure.
I think that's a
That would be good.
viable option.
You can find a spot to have a snack, sure. And heal
Those
up.
are rough.
These large towers, they're very beautiful, but I can't help but think of the Felucian, the full ocean.
The full Lucian?
Yeah, the full Lucian.
Boy.
That they,
You take 6 points of damage. Instantly, a Baconator sandwich flies in and hits you in the face.
It was worth it.
Night falls. You guys keep awake, keep a watchful eye.
Well, not just that, but one of the great skills taught me by my family. The order of the homestyle chicken sandwich is to always remember home. This is where the hearth is. I go ahead and grab out a pouch of various spices and herbs and cook up a protective campfire to try and keep bandits away.
That's perfect.
If I roll high enough.
Okay, go ahead and roll for Arcana, I guess.
Which I do not.
Well, it's a nice fire. It just doesn't seem to glow with that natural magical properties that you've seen in past magical fires that you've created. But it is warming and comforting, and it casts some light. As the night progresses, why don't all of you roll, I guess, an intelligence check to see if you notice anything in the area?
One good roll tonight.
Come on.
This one. Nope.
19.
4.
10.
6.
Well, as all of you are sort of dozing off to sleep, Tweezle hears a sound in the distance. The crunch and clang of machinery,
Careful.
and a mad, distant cackling.
That's not careful.
It's coming from just around the corner. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna quickly snuff the flames and quietly. Friends, time to wake up. It looks like we're about to be besieged by dangerous clown entities.
Are you
Laugh.
are you
We're in
staying
grave
put?
danger.
Why don't we hide?
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and everyone roll Grace to see if you can hide.
No.
No.
4.
Okay.
11.
15.
Feast mood.
Okay, so everybody but Tweezle seems like they're pretty well hidden. You can see from around the corner blue lights sort of flashing. It's not lightning, but it resembles that in that it flickers and flashes, and you can sort of see the lights, the highlights, sort of dancing around the scenery. And you can hear the cackling getting closer and closer. Let's place you on the board, shall we?
Oh, your nourishment will be more severe.
Okay, so these are the chili fields.
That is beautiful.
Oh, they're little burgers.
Okay, let's say that your campsite was around over here. So you guys are all kind of hiding around here. If you guys want to place yourselves or tell me where to place you. These guys don't stand up, do they?
I'm in the tree.
You're in the tree, okay.
I think I'm hidden, but I'm just like standing behind a rock that's about half my size.
All right, I'll just stick you
Put me there. That's
sure
Okay, under this table.
under the table. Great. All right. You see before you. Let's see here. What do we got? There's a large field in front of you with a couple of larger chili pools and a smaller one with hot chili just bubbling up to the surface everywhere. It's like a tar pit, basically. There are a couple of trees dotting the area, some equipment left overnight by some of the rig workers. The ground here is dark, looking like it was burned by constant heat. And approaching the larger of the two pools, you see a figure walking towards this large pool over here, and he's got something with him. You see a flash of light as you see a blue beam shoot out of a large circular contraption that looks sort of like an enormous hairdryer almost. It is sending out a beam of blue light that is starting to freeze this chili pool right here. Freeze it solid. I'm gonna just use Matt's stuff. And you can see that this gentleman here is in the act of sabotaging the chili fields as you watch. It freezes that one solid. A night watchman runs out to stop him, but the figure aims the beam of energy straight at the night watchman, and he instantly is freeze dried and shatters into 1,000 pieces. The figure cackles with glee, standing over his shattered icy body. You already checked for stealth, so this figure is gonna look around and spot. Was it you, Matt? Who
yeah, I
failed?
rolled really bad.
He sees out of the corner of his eye you in the distance and waves his hand across his face, disappears, and in a flash of light and smoke appears right next to you.
Whoa, hey there, friend.
In a green shroud, you see a blue ice-flecked hair poking out from under his hood. He wears black paint around his eyes like some sort of discount superhero, and a large neckerchief that says "Frozen Beef." He whispers to you, "That's right. Hold your applause. Autograph line is to the right. It's me, your favorite bad guy, the Beef Bandit."
May I?
Let's all first roll for deliciative, if you may.
Oh, why is it always bad?
Okay, who's 15 to 20?
Nope.
Nobody?
Nope.
Okay. Beef Bandit got a good one. Anybody 10 to 15?
Nope. Super bad.
Anybody 5 to 10?
8.
7.
5.
1.
Okay. So 8 was Friesel, right?
Dweezil.
Tweezle, sorry. Sorry for your stupid name.
Fine.
Tweezle, then Antarctica, then Snacks, and then Hogwild.
Yes, I was going to propose and ask, since I feast moded in my hide, if I could be behind him and him not know.
Where you want to be behind whom?
The
Beef Bandit?
Yes.
Okay, like right up against that chili pit.
Yeah, I guess you could say I want to omitwa shinderu him.
Wow. Wow. Sure. I'll allow you to get. This is you, right? No. Yes. I'll allow you to get to about here without him noticing.
Yes, close enough.
But the Beef Bandit is going to roll first. Where's his stats? Okay, he is going to make an attack on you, Dweezil, whatever your name is.
Weasel.
Dweezil. And he's going to roll a double strike, attacking twice, once with a slap to the face, and once with something called an oh so clumsy. He rolls an 8 and a 9.
Oh, nice try, buddy. But, ping, ping.
Wow! The Beef Bandit's hands slap against you, but ricochet off with almost no effort.
That's adorable.
In the dark, he didn't notice how big and strong you were.
You do.
And now a look of concern grows on his face, but he covers it quickly with a mad cackle.
I can see the concern anyway.
All right, up next is you, Matt. Go for it.
Well, none of my friends are around me, relatively well hidden. I look at him and say, oh, don't worry. I came packing. Family.
Wow, yeah, because you're family now.
And
This
they're
all
all
tracks.
and they're all gonna be extra
Right or fry.
crispy. And I put out my hands as my sigil of my order glows, and all of you suddenly feel around your body coalescing crispy breaded armor.
As I use my Team Crispy feature,
Sure.
if it works, which it does.
Yes, what does that mean?
That's a 17. You guys, well, everyone within 10 feet of me, which I think is everyone except.
In the tree.
Actually, you guys are pretty close there.
No, I'm out of distance.
You get +2 to your defense and resistance to all non-magic damage for 3 rounds.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good buff. All right, up next is Aunt Arctica.
Oh, yes, and I say, who mentioned family? It's a reunion. And then I'm going to. What am I gonna do 2 spoons again.
Okay, what's that? Remind me again.
It's the mirage.
Oh, that's the mirage effect.
The mirage
okay.
effect.
Okay. So you're under the table right now, but you stand up, get his attention, and you cast the second mirage. Go.
And I cast a mirage, and I want it to look like a terrifying Pennywise, but with like ketchup coming out of the eyes.
Ooh, scary
and
clown.
dripping in sweat, and he's like, "What are you doing, Beefmaster?
Okay.
You're
okay.
sabotaging it all up."
Okay, go ahead and roll for your Arcana.
Okay, sorry. 12.
What do you have to
Oh
roll?
wait, 14. I failed.
Oh no! So
I guess. What's the bonus?
I don't know. What bonus?
Arcana?
Yeah, plus
+2.
two,
I
yeah.
rolled a 10.
Yeah.
the effect works. There's an amazing looking clown that appears right next to the Beef Bandit. The Beef Bandit turns, scared, but as the clown says the word sabotage, the Beef Bandit realizes it's just an illusion, that everyone down here calls it sabotage. And it instantly obliterates in front of the Beef Bandit. With no effect. Next up is, do you want to move or do anything else on your?
No, I'll get back under the table.
Okay, I think he didn't notice you, so you're okay. Snacks, go for it.
Is it nighttime yet?
It is definitely nighttime.
Okay, Snacks comes running along a little branch on the tree, drops, lands on the shoulders of this dude right here. Mm-hmm. Whispers in his ear, "Sky is falling, chick stain." And I
Yes!
pull up the 4-piece of salt again at advantage because it is late night craving time.
Sure. Wow.
So 4 attacks, all at advantage. First is low. This is a 6. Second is 8. No!
What's going on? Snacks.
Feast mode.
Okay.
3
Full damage.
and 7. Oh my gosh.
You get to roll that one again because on your next attack you get advantage because you went into
It's
feast mode.
already advantage.
Oh, I see.
So it's just full advantage. So that's 6 for one of the nuggets.
Six damage. Great.
And then I'm going to use my other skill, my last skill, grab and go and just roll off his back. See you later. And roll
Whoa.
backwards.
Whoa.
Back here behind the base of the tree.
Amazing.
Knocking over everything as I
It's
go.
okay. I made this very quickly. The Beef Bandit moves way faster than you predicted, deftly dodging 3 of your 4 attacks, but you're able to connect with just one right in his neck. He recoils in pain as you cause a big, meaty attack. He's still looking fine, though. He goes to swipe at you, but you're already gone. Next up in the order is Hog Wild. What would you like to do?
It's night, and it's where I thrive because now I have late night craving and I can attack with advantage. And I swing both my spatula and
Frying pan?
frying pan at him to see what will happen. So this is for the frying pan. So I'll go with 15. Does that do it?
That does hit. Yes,
All right,
correct.
and this one's for the spatula. All right, let's do it again. 10.
Miss.
Okay, so just for the frying pan.
Go ahead and roll damage. You swing up. He tries to duck out of the way, but you arc it down right at the last minute and catch him right in the shoulder.
Too late, Bucko. And I do 2 damage.
It's a glancing blow, but he still takes some damage and
But
wins
how
it.
about I make it a double and swing again?
Oh, all right.
2 actions. All right, so we're going to do 14. That hits, right? 14?
Yes, oh, yes, it does, yes. His defense is
All right,
13.
Now we're going to do the spatula. That's a 14. Let's see if I can get 16.
Great. Yeah,
Right.
those are two more hits. Is that right?
Yes, 2 more hits.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage.
That's it. We're going to do some shaker. All right. There it is. And 11 damage.
That's a big hit. You
Yes!
drive him back with thunderous attacks. Let's see. He's right teetering at the edge.
Into the
It's like, oh,
chili.
that's
of the
a fresh
chili.
steak out. You're like, oh, you think you're safe?
Furious, the beef bandit says, "Oh, you want to play? We can play." And he will attack you with, let's do Oh So Clumsy. He's going to roll on you, Iffy. And rolls a 17. What's your defense?
Right now, it's a 20.
What? How is that even possible?
Let's do
Two from the breaded man.
Oh!
18 base,
Wow.
so even without the bread. But now it's even embarrassing because it's like, oh, and a little bit gets in his mouth.
What gets in his mouth?
A little bit of the breading.
Okay.
Choke down some of that home style.
He grabs you with his claws and pulls you, trying to throw you into the chili, but only gets some breadcrumbs that fly in his face. He is now partially breaded. He growls with you in anger and disappears using his teleport feature, reappearing right over here in safety behind his next opponent. All right, it is your turn, Tweezle.
Alrighty. Well, seeing as how you've had such a hard time this past battle, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a little flavor to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take out of my pocket there some finely ground pepper and salt and other sort of assorted spices. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck it at both of you. So, open wide, friends. Family.
That is the theme of tonight's game. Throwing salt at family.
He said Friar dies.
I'm just in awe at these 2 seasoned veterans.
Wow. Don't break that?
Nope.
That's how you do it. Set him up. Knock him down.
No.
So both of you guys have advantage on your attack rolls the
All
next
right.
turn.
All right.
And sure enough, up next is Antarctica.
All right, since my damn mirage failed, and I see him. Oh, is he not teetering on the edge of
He's
chili
not,
anymore?
but you can do stuff. You've got stuff. You've got a ukulele.
It's been a long time since you pushed someone in lava.
That's what I really wanted to do. All right, I take out my ukulele. 'Cause I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna do just a spoon attack.
Okay.
But with my ukulele.
Okay. Well, you know, an ukulele does have sort of a spoon shape.
Type shape,
Sure,
yes.
sure.
I'm gonna improv spoon it
Okay.
and do a little whack-a-do
Are you?
with my
Go ahead and
ukulele.
roll for a hit on the ook.
Okay.
Ukulele.
Wait, do I add anything? No.
Nope.
12?
You hear calming Hawaiian music coming out of your ukulele as it bing, hits his elbow. It doesn't cause any damage, but he does now have your attention and looks at you with his bandit face and bandit eyes and snarls. Anything else you'd like to attempt to do?
I say, wait!
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you with my ook.
You didn't?
I meant to smooth like a suede fucking.
I'd say roll a charm roll, but I'm not sure what you're doing.
What I'm trying to do. Wait, I meant to serenade you with my
Great.
melodic and smooth tones.
She's the Mirage.
She's always been.
And I try to charm
Okay.
him to keep him
Some
from attacking us.
Some lovely Hawaiian music starts playing, and you roll a charm check.
I guess. What do I do here?
I don't know. We're making this
I
up
don't
as we
know
go.
either.
Your roll should be over, but sure.
14.
I'll roll his intelligence to see if he can save on this. He only rolled a 12 on his intelligence, so
Okay.
he is momentarily, we'll say he's distracted by the soothing tones of your stringed instrument. He's solely focused on you, and I'll say that attacks against him right now will be at advantage for reasons.
Sure.
Sure. Next will be Snacks. You're up.
Oh man, let's just finish this. And I start running towards Arctica, and I'm gonna attack that guy. Which one is you? Which troll?
I'm the blue
She's
troll.
You're yellow over here.
Okay, I'm going.
None of us can reach.
I got it. I'm
Oh, God.
gonna use grab and go feature to go double my movement. And I'm gonna jam my fork into his ghoulies.
Great, do it. Roll for an attack. At advantage. Because he's so distracted by the beautiful.
19.
Definitely hits.
Advantage from homestyle.
Yeah.
That is a 5 of fork damage to his grape nuts.
That fork drives into his midsection. He howls out in pain. He's clearly outmatched here. Next up is Hog. If you'd like to do anything, you're right there, close at hand.
You got advantage.
Oh, then you know it's time to sauce things up.
Sure. Yeah.
Deep freeze to the frying pan.
Oh, and it's time to hit you with my frying pan. I'm gonna hit you so hard, but first I'm gonna well, hit him.
You gonna hit him with a frying pan?
And the spatula.
And the spatula. Great.
Both
Double.
of 'em. All right, I'm gonna do that again. No, that's better. 18 for
Great
the
hits.
frying pan. All right, 17. Let's see if I can go beast mode. No, 18, already close enough. And 18 for the spatula.
Great. Both hit. Roll for damage.
I will roll for damage. Get up like that.
Doesn't count.
All right,
Do it again.
I was ready to look into Matt's lap. All right, that's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. He is looking real rough right now.
You know, it would be even rougher if I hit him up.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Come on!
Let me go one more time. Oh, go get it. Let me do that one.
Come on, Hog Wild.
All right, 19 for the frying pan. No.
You get all these attacks. I'm sure I read the rules wrong. You do nothing on yours.
So that's 19 for also the
Yeah,
spatula.
of course you hit. Yes, 1,000 times.
No, you just you wait. You sit there. I'm gonna make you pay. Yes, you did not. 16 damage.
You have leveled a crushing death blow to this guy. You smash your weapons into him. He cries out, howling in pain, stumbling back into the chili, falling right at the edge. He calls out, "Frista, help me!" and falls dead into the lava and is instantly evaporated by the boiling hot lava.
Order up!
Wilhelm scream.
But a frosty sort of assistant appears over here upon him calling out the name Frista, a deathly creature. Great flailing ice tentacles waving around. It's got a hunched back and deep black eyes. The creature faces you. Tentacles sway out of its face. Its arms are jagged with frozen crystals leading to long, sharp fingers. It's cursed with the ice of the deep freeze. It lets out a guttural roar and grabs the forever flash freezer and starts to make away with it. He's going to try to make an escape. It's your role, all of you guys.
Do we need a new delicious?
Nope, you're still good. So up next, Tweezle.
All right, that being the case, a bit far away, I see the guy tumble into the chili and it burns his body. I'm like, I got that on the roof of the mouth a few times. Oh, damn it, that one over there. I'm gonna start doing the movement to go around and get a little closer.
This guy.
And I don't have a whole lot to do at it.
4, 5.
Distance.
You can double move. 1, 2,
Yeah, we'll
3,
do that.
4, 5. We'll just put you here. You're right. You moved pretty far.
Not bad. Yeah, stop right there. Yeah, it's just gonna need the. That's my turn.
All right, Antarctica. Anything you'd like to do? This
I'm
creature
going
is
to.
trying to.
I'm over here. I'm gonna assume my move is like 30 feet.
It's like 25.
25. I think. Can I see him?
Yeah, sure. You can see.
Okay. I'm gonna use my ranged knife attack.
Whoa. Yeah, great.
Does
Do
it
that.
have that?
Sure, do that.
You just see ice shards, crystals come out of Arctica's wrists. And she just shoots them
Great.
outward.
Great description. Go ahead and roll.
Once again, I guess I can only do this once. I don't know.
I don't know. He gets to roll 4 times a turn. I don't know how we're doing this. Let's say you get to do it twice.
I get one for each wrist.
Great. Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna try and knock the deep freeze out of his head.
Very smart. Very
Okay.
smart.
I'm gonna do them both. First one, 11.
Okay, good. Roll.
Second one, 4.
Jesus.
I'm an RP class.
Sure. Both knives, ting ting, off of the forever flash freezer. Jesus. But doesn't seem to budge out of his hands. He snarls at you and keeps moving away. Snacks, you're up.
I just start running. I'm going to use double mind movement, which is part of my class.
Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I am going to follow Antarctica's lead and swing the bolo in the air and throw it at his hand and try to knock it.
Great.
Just the
Great.
same.
Go ahead.
Garbage.
Because it's late, you get advantage.
No, but I actually do because it's nighttime.
It's nighttime, yeah.
6 that time.
Wow. Wowzers.
It works. Yeah, 6 was just what you needed. Yeah, it definitely. The flash freezer falls out of his hand. And he runs away. That 6 was just what you needed.
Big hands. Really big hands.
Yeah.
It's a radio contest. Call-in rules.
I got Arctica, loosen them up for you.
Yeah, the
ping the way.
combined roll was above 10,
A little
probably.
bit of frosty, melted frosty made him a little
Broke
slippy.
away some of that icy armor. That's teamwork right there. It's family.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see that thing? It looked like something straight out of a
Nope.
Yum E. Lovecraft novel.
Wow. Wow.
All right, guys, we really need to pull this together and wrap it up because we're almost out of puns.
Oh no, I can go for much longer. Just you wait.
Both of your foes seemingly vanquished with a roll of a 6. You collect the Forever Flash Freezer. It's a massive contraption, 3 feet long, glowing with blue arcane energy. It's ice cold to the touch. You know this weapon is valuable to your enemy, and Queen Wendy will be able to trade it to the Ice Jester for the lives of your fellow adventurers. But that is another story. Tonight, you relish the joys of victory. Trudging up the nearby Biggie Hill to light the sacred flame atop it. There's nothing that needs to happen now, but Max made this thing, so I'm gonna bring it out.
Should we move the?
There's no more game to play, but like I feel bad because I made Max make this mountain, but I don't have any way of using it in the story.
Is that Biggie Hills?
That's Biggie Hills, yeah.
Oh wow.
So
yeah.
the four of you walk to the top of Biggie Hills and light the sacred flame atop it, signaling to the entire queendom that on this day you have overcome great odds. You have righted a great wrong. And you have done so in a tasty, affordable way.
Yes.
You are proud bunsmen, heroes of Freshtovia, and glorious adventurers of the Wendy's Corporation. That is your adventure. And I would say to everybody, is it Wednesday yet? Wendy's Day yet?
Hogwa. Let's go home so you can wrap this chicken in bacon.
All right.
Oh boy.
Let's get out of here. Take a moment to look at this moonlight. And a tear rolls down my cheek as I think about my snake that was shredded before me. But you know what? Where we're going, we don't need steaks. We need shakes. Yeah, that was a reach.
Just that one. All the other ones are great, but that one was a reach.
I'll go ahead and gather my things and wrap my chain around my arm and look for my two horse friends as we trek our way back to the queendom, return to the mantle of my family, and look up towards the portrait of my father and placing the chain upon the hearth say, Dad, I did you proud. And in doing so, made a new family. That's it. That's it.
Good. You hear
no Dana already.
the discordant voice of your ancestor say, family is the greatest gift of all.
Hold on, I gotta put these on first.
Arctica.
Yes.
In seeing the tasty Lovecraft beast, remembers the kind of reminder of the White Walkers from Game of Cones. And that she's behind a few seasons.
Sure. It's an epic show.
Well, let's start it off okay.
And she goes and takes her long sabbatical and net snacks and chills.
Nice. Nice.
I'm all out of puns, Sam.
That's okay. I ran out about 25 minutes ago. I can't thank you enough for coming on this crazy journey with me. This was something.
It was something.
Matt had a great time. We all had a great time because we were surrounded by friends, by family, by the weirdest one shot we've done yet, but certainly exciting.
Puns.
What just happened?
So many
Wash my
puns.
soul.
So many puns.
Wash my soul clean.
Remember?
Man, you brought
Oh yeah, Effie was great.
Wow.
Every
Oh
time.
man, no, thank you. It was so fun being here with y'all. What was that? How long has it been since Critical Rejects? Like years.
Yeah.
Years. Yeah, I went. Yeah, wow.
We were still on the Felicia's bedroom set.
Yes. And now look at us, all grown up, all thick, juicy, stylish.
Thick and juicy. Thick and juicy.
Boom. Here's it. Boom. Hey, y'all remember me? All right. No, I'm happy to be here. It's so fun. It was good to be around here, Sam. You were fun, real funny.
You'll have to come back
we all-
for something slightly more sane.
Oh yeah. But you know,
Slightly.
But thank you for trudging through this corporatized ayahuasca trip. We all walked through
oh
today.
yeah, okay. But we're stronger. We're
We are.
stronger.
We are.
We came out stronger. I'm so full. ate so much. I think more than everyone. But you know, that's what it's all about, right?
Gotta keep up the nuggets.
Special thanks to our friends at Wendy's. Otherwise, we would have had nothing to do tonight, and they gave us this great opportunity. You can check out the Feast of Legends module at bit.ly/Feast of Legends or bit.ly/Feast of Legend. Thank you to Marisha Ray, Liam O'Brien, Matt Mercer, Ife Wadiway, and thank you to you all for joining us and sitting back with some Wendy's of your own out there in America or wherever you are in the world. Although probably America if you were eating Wendy's. Yeah. And thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week for a regularly scheduled Critical Role adventure. Until then, have fun, eat right, and love you all.